Welcome to PoHighSports.com. Jordan Woodruff with Coach Scott Harmon. This will be our last of our series, is counting down to Ponca City Wildcat football. And we're going to talk more about just the team. And I think the first thing, you being a new coach, immediately what you're trying to do, not only with the first practice, this goes beyond the first practice, talking to coaches, other coaches, seeing the weight room, identifying leaders. Who have emerged as the leaders of this team?
Reese Webb sticks out to me a little bit. He's really done a good job. We moved him from tackle to guard. Have to throw in Kyder Welch in there, who was the running back last year, who got hurt, who's going to be our starting quarterback this year. Of course, Eli Wool in the back end, and then kind of Spencer Shook is kind of our vocal leader, and he's playing some defensive end and tight end for us. So those are the kind of the kids that kind of stand out to me a little bit, as in terms of just leadership on the field so far.
Yeah. All right, Coach. When you look overall, naturally, this team had one win last year. As a coach, you want to win every game. Like, you're never going out there saying, hey, we're going to lose a game. You're going to walk out in the field expecting to win every game. Expect that from the kids. Excellence is what you expect. But when I talk about your goals for the 2018 season, this upcoming season, what are the goals for this team?
Well, the first one we have is to play harder than anybody else. I felt like, watching a little film from last year, when the kids got down, they kind of got frustrated a little bit, and then when the score got out of hand, they just quit playing as hard as I would have liked for them to play. And I've been through one of those. I talked to the kids about going through an 0-10-1 season. I've been on one of those, and I was one of those guys personally that benefited from when we were 0-7-1 or 0-8-1, and those guys were still finishing hard. I had a lot of kids even at the college level that just kind of shut it down at the end and didn't play real hard. And that's something that you can't do. You really got to instill in these kids that playing hard, regardless of the situation, is the first thing we've got to kind of overcome and hang our hat on, so to speak.
Yeah. Where do you think the strength of this team is going to be this year?
I really believe it's just kind of our ability to run to the football a little bit. We've got some kids in the back end that run pretty well. We've kind of downsized a little bit. We're not quite as big as we used to be and on the interior, but we run a little bit better. So we're going to fly around and chase the ball a little bit. And then I think that kind of leads to what we're trying to get done in terms of just playing hard all the time.
Yeah. We've talked about the strengths. Where does this team have to get better at?
We've got to get better, just in terms of managing situations. We get in situations where we can't get in a lot of third and longs. We've got to do a good job on first and second down and really, put the chains in our favor and give us a chance to be successful, possess the ball a little bit. In order to do that, it takes us a little bit of experience. We're not real experienced, to be honest with you, so I feel like that's one of our weaknesses.
What would you like to tell the fans, something that they may not know about this team from what you've seen so far? We talked a little bit about the hard work that you're instilling, all that, but is there something out there maybe the fans would be interested in that you can tell them a little bit about this team?
I'm impressed with their work ethic. These kids have kind of come in and bought into the new system. It's something that, when you're playing 6A2 division football and a Class A successful coach comes up in here and tries to sell you a little bit on his philosophy, not everybody's going to buy in, but these kids have really bought in and work hard, trust us a little bit. I feel like we're gaining some trust with these kids, so every day it gets a little bit better. They get a little bit more used to the system that we're in and the way we do things, so it's just a process, and it's one of those things where we're just really now getting all the 5 or 6 or 5 new coaches in with the whole staff at the end of the summer, so we're kind of flying by the seat of our pants, but we're doing a pretty good job of it.
Last thing for you before we let you go and wrap up this series, you can look into the camera if you want to, Coach. What is your message to this Ponca City faithful? I know you want them to come out to the games and all that, but kind of what is your message for these Ponca City fans?
My message is that you guys have showed a clear commitment with your bond issue and commitment to the athletic facilities, and we're going to give you that commitment back by playing hard every down. And we want you guys to come out and check out these kids, because these kids really need the backing and the support of the community, and we can't wait to show you how fast and hard we play.
Well, Coach, I've had a great time talking to you. Learned a lot myself. Hope everybody enjoyed it as well. That's going to do it for our series, A Countdown to Ponca City Football, here with PoHighSports.com.